And to defer to somebody or to something is to yield. To cease to give up all arguments, all excuses, all fighting, to give up and yield. To put down the sword and put down the shield, to give up the fight and yield. I'm speaking prophetically to somebody right now. You're not trusting if you're not yielding. If you have a person and you have a principle, you have a promise and you have a process and you're still fighting, stop fighting God. Stop fighting God. Stop fighting God. Stop fighting the principle. Stop fighting the process. Stop fighting the person if you want to see the promise. Stop fighting the person. Stop fighting the principle. Stop fighting the promise. Stop fighting the process if you're hoping to see the thing that your desire is for to come into your life, what you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to have. You've got to stop fighting and yield. Talking about what it means to trust and what it looks like. The meaning and the way it looks, they're mixed together. I can't just separate the meaning from what it looks like. In order for me to tell you what it means, I got to show you what it looks like so that you can see it. Are you with me? But if you can focus in on these four things: person, principle, promise, and process. Most of you under the sound of my voice right now, there is a principle that needs to be at work in order for you to see what you want to do, see where you want to go, see what you want to be, and see what you want to get and make it reality. Most of you, there is a process that you've got to go through. Most of you, some person is introducing the principles, teaching the process, coaching you through it, telling you this is what it takes, this is what I did, this is what you've got to go through in order to get where you're trying to go, in order for you to be like me, to reach where I am. And you've got to trust the promise that if I do what this person is showing me in person, in principle, and in process, what this person is showing me in principle and process, I will get the promise. We have to stop fighting the person's principle. Stop fighting the person's process in order to see the person's promise. And in this case, the person is the Lord, or the person is yourself. The vision that you saw, that you laid before the Lord, now the Lord is giving you principles and processes to go through so that you might obtain the promise. Stop fighting God. Stop fighting God. Stop fighting the principle. Stop fighting the process. Stop fighting the person if you want to see the promise. Amen? Come on, that's good teaching. Put your hands together and give him praise for that. That's clarity. That's understanding for somebody. That's prophecy. That's prophetic. That's the word of the Lord for somebody. Stop fighting God. Stop fighting God. What does trust look like? What does it mean to trust? It means to stop fighting the process. Stop fighting the principle. Stop fighting the person if you hope to see the promise. Trust in the principle, you trust in the person, you trust in the process, you trust in the promise if you want to see the thing that you're hoping for.
Truth is a ministry of Powerhouse International Church. For more information, visit us on our website at powerhouse1.org.